Good evening, everybody, and welcome back to Down the Garage. Put my teeth back in. Down the Garage layout. Sorry we've not been running trains, but we're trying to work through this track, and we've moved on to Series 3 points. Obviously, that's not one that's been done. That's one to be done. And as you can imagine, they're fiddly little. Not as fiddly as the little fiddly devils, but they're up there. So what we've done, we've stripped them down. This is one we've done, and you can see we've given it a good clean. We've got a big enough sonic cleaner that we can get these in, and then I've put the plastic restorer on them, the auto clean stuff. We've showed that before in previous videos. And what we've noticed is that there's a little chair that holds the rail in. If you can see it on the video, but if you know these points, you'll know what I'm talking about. There's a little chair that holds the rail in, and obviously just there on either side, you can see that's where the little pickup sits underneath the rail. And what we found is, I think that one's broke. Yeah, that's it. That one's broke. It should be just coming over slightly. So what we've got set up is, this one isn't finished. We are also putting extensions in, and we're using these. These are garden plant labels. Got them off of thing. And what we're doing is we're cutting these down. Actually got this tip off of Oscar Paisley, I think his name is. Sorry Oscar if I got your name wrong, but yeah, we got this tip off of him. And what happens is that the strip, the copper strip, would go on from the pickup all the way down to about there. The bend's a bit more iffy because you've obviously got a slight bend on it, so it'll probably only go to there. I like to make it so it's just underneath that chair. So that's the plan. What we're doing. This to say, well, the one we've got set up is one we've just sort of got going. The rails that go on the inside, I did actually clean them in the little sonic bar, and then I used the old fiberglass pencil. Yeah, you can say that it just gets all the grime off. Obviously this one's a bit sad, but I just cleaned it up. Obviously this one's broke, but these do clean it up nicely, these little brushes. But unfortunately we can't use that one because it's broke. But then I've cleaned it up, and then I've used the trusty old grease, and I've greased it all. Now with I don't know what the plastic bit in the middle's called. This bit. Now,
a frog.
Is it a frog?
I don't know. I'm just guessing.
Don't look like a frog. You're rude. So what I've actually done here, I've actually drilled the copper pieces out, and I've used just a little bit of super glue to glue it back, just a tad, just on each corner, just to hold it in, because it doesn't need much, doesn't need loads and loads of glue. You'll have to excuse these rails, we haven't done those yet, but we need, you know, the idea is that if we can make these work better than what they did originally, then all well and good. Obviously Johnny's just demonstrated that. Don't forget, this is a fairly new engine as well, and that's without, we haven't put the copper leaders in here either. Yeah, so just see if it isolates. Yeah, cool. The other thing I have done to this particular point is the spring was missing. Take your train back, mate. So I don't know if you'll see it on the camera, but there's a little spring that goes under there, and this one on this particular point is missing. That's where the chair we've replaced. That side was okay-ish, but it does. I mean, they were never particularly strong, these springs, but they are. You can see they are holding it. It is working, which is good. So this is what we've been up to. Obviously, we've still got loads to do, but we'll keep you updated. Hopefully tomorrow we might get some trains running. But I'll give you an update on this point when we finish. But I just wanted to show you what we was up to. We're not sitting doing nothing. We have been quite full on trying, and this is the first one we've done. It's taken a day and a half just to get this one to this condition, but I think it'll be worth it in the long run. Let's just do that again, John. Put that back on there, mate. So go on then. So you can see it's not moving, it is isolating. Right. Just put that little wagon on there. Let's just see if it derails. Remember, go slow. That seems alright, doesn't it? It's not bad, is it?
Nope.
So there you go. So this one's well on the way. So obviously the next job for this one is to make some copper strips up, get them done, get these two rails cleaned up, and then move on to the next one, which will be finding parts of this one, because we've now that's broke. I don't think there's any way of fixing these, is there?
No.
Oh,
That's the wrong way, isn't it?
oh, that's it. That's the one. Where'd you find that one?
Just here. We've also got that one.
Yeah, because what you can see is these have actually, they've seized up. What these do, they seize up. I don't know if you noticed, but it all gets skunked up in there, and they seize up.
It's actually snapped.
Yeah, it's actually broke. Look. So you can see, look. I mean, that is supposed to have a little bit of
Play.
movement in it, but see how tight it is. You can see it's actually come off the little cap there. We might have been able to salvage that, you know, if that wasn't broke. This is the one out of the one I just showed you, out of this one. But I mean, that is supposed to move a little bit easier than that. But you can see it's very, very, very tight. Oh, yeah, it's broken right off now, isn't it? So that will go into our spares box, because normally I clean the copper up and we use those to put in the rails, but now I've got those, I can use those. But yeah, it looks like this one's got to have the same problem. You can see there's hardly any movement on there at all, and this end's a bit sticky. So we'll do the same process with that. We'll carefully drill these rivets out, or eyelets, or whatever you want to call them, and go from there. That one can go in the bath, actually, can't it?
Mm.
But anyway, that's it for this evening. Hope you enjoyed the video. We're not going to do a complete breakdown of this. Look, I think we did do a couple many years ago, didn't we?
Yeah.
Because they just take so much time to do. So, but we will give you little updates as and when. So, thanks for watching, and thanks for the continued support with the channel and the group. It really is much appreciated. If you are on Facebook and you haven't seen our YouTube channel, please do go over and give us a thumbs up and a subscribe. It'd be most grateful. So, bye for now.